Welcome back to Breakup Cheater, the place where real stories of heartbreak, betrayal, and tough lessons come to light. Today, we're diving into Ryan's story, a software engineer whose marriage slowly unraveled because of a friend who crossed every line. If you've ever felt like you're fighting for someone who's already checked out, this one's for you. Make sure you stick around till the end, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that hit close to home. My name's Ryan. I'm 32 and I work as a software engineer. I met Jenna at a mutual friend's engagement party. She showed up wearing this bright red dress that felt way too bold for the event, almost like she wanted to stand out, and honestly she did. Jenna was loud, confident, the kind of woman whose energy filled the room the moment she stepped in. She talked fast, laughed easily, and had this magnetic presence that was impossible to ignore. We dated for 2 years before getting married. First, everything seemed perfect. Jenna kept our apartment spotless, made me feel seen, and for a while I thought we had the kind of marriage people dream about. But then Tyler started to appear more and more. He was Jenna's so-called best friend from college. She had mentioned him early on like he was just a casual part of her life, someone who had been there for her through tough times. I wasn't worried. I have close friends too. But then the texts started. Good morning, sweet dreams, random memes, little jokes only they understood. Tyler would call her during dinner, and Jenna would flash me a quick smile, say, "Just a minute," and then disappear into the hallway for what felt like forever. Her laughter wasn't for me anymore. It was for her phone screen. One night while we were trying to watch a movie, her phone buzzed non-stop. I paused the film and asked, "Jenna, do you even want to spend time with me right now?" She rolled her eyes like I was being ridiculous. "Can we not do this again? Tyler and I are really close," I said quietly. "That's the problem." She sighed, clearly annoyed. "You're reading too much into it. It's nothing." But it wasn't nothing. I wasn't trying to start a fight. I just wanted my wife back, the one who used to hold my hand without a phone glued to it. It felt like I was competing with someone who wasn't even in the room, and I was losing. About a month later, Jenna insisted we go to a birthday dinner for an old friend of hers. I didn't want to go, but marriage is about showing up, right? The party was at a rooftop restaurant downtown. 10 people at a long table, all trying way too hard to be the life of the party. Then Tyler showed up. Of course he did. Walking in last with his perfectly tailored jacket, open collar, and that smug half-smile like he owned the place. Jenna lit up when she saw him, jumped up to hug him tightly, kissed his cheek. He slid right into the seat between us like it was his rightful spot. For the next hour I watched her laugh at his jokes, share bites from her plate, touch his arm every time he made a comment. He told some story about a nightclub bouncer mistaking him for a famous actor. Jenna laughed harder than I'd heard her laugh in months. Then Tyler threw a jab, loud enough for everyone to hear. "So Ryan, you're always this quiet, or just saving your energy for debugging code?" Few people chuckled. Jenna didn't defend me. I smiled tightly, keeping quiet. Tyler grinned like he'd just won a game. Later in the car I asked Jenna, "Why did you let him sit between us?" She shrugged. "You didn't say anything. He's my friend. You're my husband." I looked at her. "I'm not trying to be fun. I'm trying to be your husband." She rolled down the window, cool and distant. "Maybe you should try harder." I stayed silent the rest of the ride home. Something inside me broke that night. 2 weeks later I planned a weekend getaway. Just the two of us. A cabin in the woods, away from the city noise and distractions. No phones, no interruptions, just us. Jenna seemed excited, picked out a few books to bring along. But Friday morning as I was loading the car, she came out holding her phone, looking uneasy. "Tyler's going through something with his sister," she said quietly. "He's really shaken up. I think I should check on him tonight." I hesitated. "Maybe we can leave tomorrow then." "No," I said firmly. "We planned this weeks ago. He can talk to someone else." She crossed her arms. "He's not just someone. He's my best friend. And I'm your husband," I reminded her. Jenna blinked, irritated. Ryan, don't make this a thing. It already is, I said softly. You're closer to him than you've ever been to me. She snapped. You're so insecure. Tyler's been in my life longer than you have. My heart sank. She wasn't finished. If you make me choose, she said, staring me down, I'll always pick him. There it was. No hesitation. No guilt. Just a cold truth. I looked at her for a long moment, then opened the car door and started unloading her bags. What are you doing? She asked. You don't have to choose, I said quietly. I'm choosing for you. She stepped closer. Don't be dramatic. But I was done. I grabbed my keys, walked past her, and drove to my sister's apartment. For the first time in months, it felt like the only place I could be honest with myself. Jenna called 15 times. I didn't answer. She made it clear where she stood. That weekend, my sister Claire didn't ask questions. She poured me coffee, gave me the guest room, and gave me space. By Sunday, I told her everything. The texts, the birthday dinner, the cabin fight, Jenna's final words. Claire leaned back, arms folded. You already know what this is, don't you? I stayed silent. She's emotionally checked out. And Tyler. He's not just a friend. He's an open door she refuses to close. I wanted to argue but instead asked, what would you do? She didn't hesitate. Find out who he really is. So I did. I remembered Tyler mentioning a guy named Mark, some ex-roommate or something. I found Mark on Instagram and sent a message. Mark replied the same day, agreeing to meet at a diner. He didn't sugarcoat it. Tyler had a pattern. He'd latch onto women in relationships, pretending to be the reliable emotional guy, always around, always patient. Then, when things got rough between the couple, he'd move in, slowly, deliberately. Jenna wasn't the first. Not even close. Mark said Tyler bragged about it. How he played the long game, waited women out, then slid in when they were vulnerable. She's just the latest, Mark said. Tyler always said you were just a placeholder. My throat went dry. Deep down I'd known. I left the diner, sat in my car, staring at the steering wheel, then drove back to our apartment. Jenna was there, scrolling her phone like nothing had changed. I dropped my keys on the counter. She looked up. You're back. I asked. What does Tyler say about me when I'm not around? Her face froze. I'm done fighting, I said. Let's take a break. Back. Figure out what this really is. She looked guarded. You're giving up. No, I said. I'm giving space. But I want one thing before that. She tilted her head. What? If Tyler's just a friend, call him. Tell him we broke up. Her face twitched. Why? Because if he really is just a friend, this will prove it. Jenna stared at me silently. Eventually she dialed. On speakerphone she said, Hey, Ryan and I broke up. There was a pause, then Tyler's voice eager. No way. Are you serious? Yes. More silence then. Finally. I'm here if you need anything. Jenna glanced at me. I nodded. Go on. She hesitated. Maybe I need to clear my head. Get away. Tyler jumped in. Perfect. Let's go to the lake house. Just us. We can drink, talk, forget all this crap. She swallowed hard. Tyler, I've been waiting for this. You know that, right? I've always seen you. She ended the call. The silence was deafening. I stood up. That's your just a friend. She looked stunned. That's not who he is. Yes, I said. That's exactly who he is. You just never wanted to see it. Her phone lit up with another message. I'm already packing. She didn't read it out loud. After that night, Jenna didn't say much. She didn't defend herself, but Tyler certainly did. Her phone blew up with messages. Some pleading, some arrogant, some obsessive. We're perfect together. Don't run. Jenna stopped replying. I stayed with Claire, no calls, no texts. If Jenna needed silence, she had it. Then one day she showed up at my workplace. My coworker texted, Your wife's here. She's crying. Outside, Jenna's face was pale. He's following me. Left flowers on my car. Called me 15 times. I had to block him. He nodded. Good. Keep the block. I filed for a protective order, she said quietly. I was wrong, Jenna admitted finally. You were right all along. I exhaled slowly. I wasn't trying to be right. I was trying to be your husband. Tears streamed down her face. Can we fix this? No. Why not? Because fixing it would mean pretending those words never came out of your mouth. She looked down, silent. I don't forget things like that, I said. 2 weeks later, Jenna moved out. No messy fights, no drawn-out battles. Just a clean break. She never tried to talk again, only sent one last message. Thank you for everything. Sorry. That was the last I heard from her. Apparently, Tyler didn't give up. After she blocked him, he messaged her friends, posted cryptic quotes on social media, tagged her in old photos. Jenna had to involve the police, get a protective order, change her numbers. That wasn't my problem anymore. By then I was seeing someone new, a woman named Belle. No drama, just peace and good conversation. One night, Claire asked me over drinks, "Do you ever regret how it ended?" I thought for a moment. No, I chose him. I just moved out of the way. Claire smirked. Yeah, she got what she asked for. He nodded. And I got what I deserved. What's that? Someone who doesn't treat me like a backup plan. Months later, I ran into Jenna at a farmer's market. She looked thinner, exhausted. She spotted me first. Ryan, can we talk? Shrugged. Sure. We stood there like strangers who used to know each other. I heard you're seeing someone, she said quietly. Yeah, Belle. She's good to me. She nodded. Didn't ask how I was, but told me about her own struggles. Tyler got worse after I moved. He started sending emails from fake accounts, even messaged my sister. I had to change apartments. I listened. I don't know how I didn't see it sooner. You did, I said. She didn't argue. I looked back at what I said, that I'd always choose him. I don't even know who that version of me was. I said nothing. I thought he was safe, she whispered. Familiar. And I was disposable. I looked at the ground. I didn't mean to hurt you. You didn't trip. You looked me in the eye and pushed. She flinched. Do you think there's ever a chance we could? No. She nodded, swallowed hard. I just wish I had chosen differently. I tilted my head. If someone asks you to choose again, don't pick the one waiting to replace someone else. She smiled, weak but honest. You always were better at seeing things. I pushed my cart past her. Not always. Just too late that time. As I turned the corner, I felt something I hadn't felt in over a year, light. The last piece of her finally let go. Because the truth is, when someone tells you where you stand in their life, believe them. And when they show you your second, leave before they think you'll wait to be first. Thank you so much for watching Ryan's story. If you've ever been in a situation where someone showed you were second, remember your worth isn't negotiable. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. And if you want to hear more stories like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Take care of yourself, and always choose the people who choose you back.